it's better to be running away than to get captured, because, well, I see being captured as a bigger failure than leaving one person up behind. So we're gonna sell this just to get some money going for us, and maybe we can buy some cabbage, some bread, and then we still get 909 gold. That's good. Let's go to the arms trader, arms merchant rather, and see if he has a better pole arm, because this thing is cracked. It has -5 swing, -5 thrust. It's not really good. So let's scroll down a bit. Like, for example, this is balanced. +3, +3, +3. Good speed, swing 25 and thrust 34. Like, this is a pretty nice upgrade for mine. So let's take that. Put that back. Ooh, but this is 2836. And it costs less. Let's, okay. Let's take this. Okay, we're fine for now. We're fine for now. Let's head back. Do we have any quest going? Collect 5 men. For the quest, yes. And I have to take a message to the king. And the king seems to be in this castle as well. So we can deliver that. And get our reputation up a little bit. Because the more reputation you get with characters, like, they're becoming your friends, basically. And once they reach, the relationship reaches 20, they become your friend, and you can ask them, once you're a vassal, you can ask them to favor you when there are towns or cities that has to be divided among the vassals. You can ask them to vote for you instead of someone else. So, raiders, sure, I'll kill some raiders for you. Because if we don't, we lose the relationship again. This is the screen where you can buy acres of land, and you can borrow money as well. Borrowing money does give you interest, but you can borrow up to 5,000 gold. But the acres are nice if you can find them at a low price. Like the rent is paid like 10% of the total cost. Am I saying it right? No. Yeah, 10%. So if this buy is for 11,000, for 1100 to 1100 and 220 gold. Whoa, numbers are really hard today. I don't know what's up with that. I get 112 deniers per acre every 2 weeks, and I have to be collected in this town. So every time I get here, within of when or 2 weeks pass, I can collect here my money for my land. But it's rather expensive. So maybe later on, not yet. I need the gold now to upgrade my own troops. So let's leave. We're up to 14, well 13 rather. We can upgrade some guys, fighter and frightman. And basically we just keep going from town to town. See if there are people who are willing to join us. So here is the Sea Raiders landing. It's blue because it's the quest we have to do. But Sea Raiders are tough. They're really tough. And these guys are following me as well. So I need to get the hell away from them. Sea Raiders, they're good. They're pretty damn strong. Tried to kill them a couple of times, but that didn't really work out as I planned it would. But eventually we'll get there. So these guys 15. Got some injured guys as well. And my own party is up to 9. I'm not really gonna risk that, but I really want to get these 2 towns to see if there are any volunteers. But I have to worry for those adventurers as well, because they can tear you apart. It can really tear you apart if you're not careful. Because there are a lot of horsemen in these kind of like mercenary troops, and they will wreck you. Okay, so Bulba. Sure, do you have any tasks? No, you don't need help. Okay, sure. Let's ask him again. Not where he's going. And I wish to know the location of Dirigan. He's nearby. That's good. Maybe we can persuade him to enlist us in the mercenary army of the king. Just to get some extra gold. Get something going. Ah, here he is. I believe this is the marshal, if I'm not mistaken. But you never know. Maybe someone else's. Usually this is the guy. Don't ask me why, it's... most of the time it's him. Execute the law. Oh, sure, why not? You see that some... depending on... basically your starting traits, like where you come from, what you are, and what you were in your early ages. That influences the starting relationship with certain lords. So, okay, he needs us to collect tax from Tyr. That's good because it's a big town, and we probably get a lot of coin from that. And since he's nearby as well, it's not that big of a quest. So, more volunteers. And we're up to 24. Great. Great. That's what we need. Just 6 more to get at least something going for us. Let's go to the tavern, see if there are any ransom brokers around. So we can sell our prisoners. And it's not you. Is it you? Ah, you write songs. No, I don't really need that. I need the ransom broker. Is it you? Look at the books. No, thank you. I already have a book. Alright, well, let's collect some taxes. It takes 4 days. It's some fair time. The people are outraged. Well, yeah, sorry, dude. And I really need this gold. So, depending on your trade skill, you can lower or raise the amount of days that it takes to collect these taxes. Like my trade skill is 1, so it takes 4 days, but if I had like example for 2 or 3 trade skill, it would be like 2 or 3 days. It would lower it basically. So for now, just like look at all that money. Look at all that money coming in. That's good. I love that. Really do. Really do like that. So there's been some war going back and forth. Not that much of my problem yet. I'm just trying to get enlisted as a mercenary first, because then some of the mercenaries here in this land turn friendly, because they also work in the name of the Kingdom of the North. So that makes you friends instead of enemies, and that's good, because then I have not to worry about every party I'm up against, and maybe even some can help me in battle as well. Alright, let's go to the castle, see if he's here. Apparently not. So my relationship with this town has deteriorated just because I collected the taxes here for the Lord. But you can get that up again by either buying rounds in the tavern or winning tournaments. So let's ask her where her husband is. It should be close to Ambien. Well, that's where we need to go as well, to get the bounty. Ooh, slavers. Don't really be bothered with slavers. Recruit some volunteers while we're at it. And we're up to 26. Like slavers, like there's just so many of them, you know. But if I were able to defeat them, I would be able to recruit 5 Valkyries. Like, I really like the Valkyries. They are really good. So let's go to this guy. We meet again about the task. Alright, I get 1200 coins from that. That's good. What are you and your men doing? Oh, he is the marshal. That's interesting, because then we can get the task from him to be recruited, probably. But not yet. Let's see if some other people maybe have the quest. I don't know, it's pretty random, to be fair. Ah, well, apparently this guy has it. So he promised the king to hire some mercenaries for the campaign. So then you can join them and be compensated for the things that you would be providing for the kingdom. So if we go to reports and the budget, I get mercenary payments, and that's nice because it covers up most of the wages that I currently have. And the more things that I do for the Kingdom of the North and the better units I have, the more compensation I get. And from that, like fighting in battles against enemy of the North, I can get the favor of being a vassal. And you get that by asking the king to be the vassal, and like most of the time he will say like, no, you prove yourself and like fight the enemy and take enemy castles. So once you do that, then he will grant you your request in the end. So we're now at a town looking for the bounty, or the guy who has the bounty on his head, rather. And with the old Mountain Blade, you could only spot them during the day, like not at night or in the early morning. So sometimes you actually had to wait near the town for it to become morning, and then you would be able to see him. I hope they fixed that this game mode. But so far I'm not really convinced. We could take it safe and just wait until the morning. I think I'm gonna do that. So it's midnight. I'm up to 32 troops. That's good. That's what I wanted. Maybe we could even get up to 40. And then from there we have a little bit of an army to to battle some bigger armies of the enemy. Because at the moment, like, 32 is nothing. If you see 200, 170, 190, 130, that are the amounts that are really useful to be able to battle the enemy. But I'm not there yet, so I'm just gonna be recruiting a lot. Once I hit like level 7 or 8, I'm gonna put some more points in trainer, just to get my warriors leveled up a little bit quicker, so I don't need to be concerned about them when we are heading into battle, because it's just easier to have them like rank up a little bit faster. Hey, here we go. So you're efficiently just skipping a round of leveling. I want your head. Yes. That's why I'm hitting you in the head, mainly, and in the side. So now you see the population is -2. Like my relationship went down because I killed one of their kinmen. So I can't really recruit anybody here anymore because they're angry with me. And I had to do this quest for Dirigan, and he just went this way. And he's not that one. There he is. So I can only don't want to accept the money. It is 300 gold, but like I get a higher relationship with this guy than if I took the money, and I gain honor as well. I'm not sure what honor is for yet, but it's probably like a mutual respect between you and your enemies as well. Like setting free captured lords gives you honor as well, and not giving them free also gives you a minus honor. So he wants us to capture 5 swordmen. The swordmen are, I believe, from the faction, the Grey faction next to us, but we can check that out in the tier 3 in a moment. Just want to gather a little bit more troops. Or not. And then we have to go to the next town. Thank you for that. So I really hope that landing is still there, so we can... don't really want to get there yet. Because as you see, destroy bandit layer, I have 55 days left to do this quest. Which means that I can basically train my troops for 50 days, or 54, and then the last day do this quest and return to the king. You don't really need to rush everything. Like, it's better to train my troops a little bit more so they're stronger and they can take on those sea raiders, because those guys hit like trucks. They really do. They're tough. They're insane. I don't even know. No, you're not someone I want. You're also someone who teaches me poems. Don't need that yet. I want ransom brokers because I still have those 6 guys captured. There not seems to be anyone here. Do I have enough food? Yeah. I have 2k gold. That's decent. Let's see if there are any... maybe a better spear or something. Like this one, but it can't be used on a horseback, and I'm mainly gonna be on a horseback, so I need something to be used on a horseback. Like this as well, not really, no, can't be used. Like, yeah, it's cracked, so it's -5 damage. But otherwise would be 26, 36. But this thing is still better. Okay, well, not really gonna gain anything from this. So let's just leave. Maybe go to Quinn, see if there's something there. And then I really want to follow the main army to get to get involved in a couple of fights. Because when we get involved in fights, I can get those footmen that I need. Oh, swordsmen. I need 5 swordsmen as prisoner to get them to this guy. And I still have, well, a little bit less than 90 days left. That's okay. Basically, I really want to finish this quest as soon as possible, because I'm not sure how long the war will be continuing to go on. So the sooner I get those 5 swordmen as prisoner, the better for me. So I really want to find the main army now, and I didn't ask where they were going. That was not really smart of me. But they were going in this direction. Maybe there's a lady here I can... Ah, there she is. So I can just ask her, ask them where they went, and then just to continue my journey towards them. And see if I can get in some fights. Hello. Let's see where the marshal is. He's close to Dirim. Alright, so they're probably gonna be sieging that. Yep, it's under siege. So let's make my way there. There are also a medium-sized group here, meaning it's about like 400 or 500 men. I'm not sure I can take that. These are outlaw trackers. Don't need to be scared of him, because they're basically they're like the passive AI.